Well, hello everybody, this is Street Outlaws No Prep Talk. Today we're going to talk about the Procharger Advantage on No Prep Kings Season 6. Now, photographs directly to the photo owners. Please subscribe and comment and stay tuned for a lot more videos coming. All about the Street Outlaws No Prep Kings race series and all the other Street Outlaw shows. So, the last few races, Procharger cars have been dominating. And ever since last season, Jim Howe came out with a screw blower and destroyed everybody at the last few races. And he then posted times and him running 204 and up to 206 miles an hour to the 8th mile. Everybody was crazy about the screw blowers. Well, the Procharger cars, mostly, when running the F4 140-1 blower, they got a weight break. The cars that weighed in at 2850 last season, now they're weighing in at 2800 or 2775, depending on the year of the car. And even though they outlawed the big 144 Procharger, most of the cars last season were not running that specific blower. And also, Procharger came out with a new 136, the F4 136, that Ryan Martin usually runs, or actually runs, on the gray car. And some other drivers like Daddy Dave and Kayla also run. Also is eligible for a 100-pound weight break. So Procharger cars got lighter, and the screw-blown combination got a 6% reduction in overdrive because they were at 98% overdrive last season. Now they are at 92% overdrive. Now, when the air is not very good, like at the start of the season and in the high-altitude tracks races, like Idaho, Bandimere, etc., the screw blower cars do seem to run better, even with a reduction in overdrive. And Cat Kelly has been running really good at those tracks. But when the air gets good, and I've really paid attention to how the Procharger cars run when the air is good, they've been having a little bit of an advantage. And these last few races have been in good air. Last week, the DA was at 1,000 feet, 1,200 feet or so. And that is very good air for the boosted combinations. And this week, the air is going to be in the 1,500 to 2,000 feet of the A. So that's also really good. So Procharger cars are likely going to keep dominating currently. Now, we still had a screw-blown car run really good this past week, and that is Jim Howe's new car. He finally got over some issues that he was having with the new car. But I do believe it might be a little bit unfair because the Prochargers are lighter and the screw blowers got a reduction in overdrive and they're running at the same weight. Also, the Prochargers getting lighter, the nitrous cars, when the air is good, can't really seem to compete that well against those combos. And the turbo cars, well, they're in the left field right now. They really need a rule change for next year. I mean, I would take 100 pounds off the twin turbo combos because they just cannot compete. Even in Bandimere, where they have an advantage, they did not fare well against the screw-blown cars and the Procharger cars. So I don't really like the turbo cars, but they have their place on NPK. And they're just not being competitive right now. Even Jeff Flood has been struggling, and he has a car that is way lighter than all the other combinations, except the nitrous cars, obviously. So I would definitely take weight out of the turbo cars, increase the overdrive on the screw-blown cars, and possibly put a little bit of weight on the 136 Procharger combination that they took weight out of. And they came out with a new blower this season that makes more power, and they left the weight deduction for the smaller Procharger. So that's just my personal opinion, because I don't want to see a full field of Procharge Hemis. That gets boring. It's already getting boring because we already have 30 cars running Proline Hemis with Prochargers, or Noonan Hemis with Prochargers. And it would be the same effect if you would take the overdrive limit off the screw blowers. There's nothing that in an eighth of a mile can actually run with a screw-blown Hemi. Absolutely nothing. And everybody would have a screw, and that's also boring. So that's just my thoughts.